Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Ron Guidry, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Wake you up a bit. Ted Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nunez ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
In now is the Yankees DH, Bryce Harper.
Go Yankees! Here we go, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. The 1-1. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sale's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Hicks, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Martin Prado would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike one outside corner. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. The 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. For Bogarts.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Nunez is off at first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
A little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Eric Karros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And the pitch on 2-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting number 50.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Williams is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlton Fisk. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. To see the great batting average coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Nunez could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the 2nd most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
One and two to the Boston shortstop.
The count is 1-2.
Hops this one up. In comes Judge, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Missed with a slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Charlie Blackmon will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Redsox, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in to try it again. Wade Boggs 0 for 2 for him to this point.
All right, let's go.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box now, Ted Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready once again, Eric Karros. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Let's do it, guys.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No 1, no strike.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Come on, Yankees. Line drive to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, Number 52, Sabathia.
Dustin Pedroia will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Let's go! Don't let him score now!
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. Two and one. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Karros stands at second with 2 gone. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox lead it 5-1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer down the line. High hop, and he barehands it. He's out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Oh, it had the home run distance.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. What a play for the second out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Karros over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 5-1. 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. On the inside corner.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, Yankees.
The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Come on, Yanks. Let's go, New York. Run.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Tyler Thornburg will come out and
Now
take the
pitching
ball
for the
here
Red
as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Tyler Thornburg.
Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Let's go, Yankees.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Craig Kimbrell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Martin Prado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 4. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Trey Turner, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Tapper up the line. High hop, and he barehands it. What a play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. Last chance for the Yankees. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In now, Aaron Judge. This will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a throw over to first, runner back standing. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale earns his 5th winner of the year. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.